The McCormick Toy Test is an English discrimination test that was also adapted for English additional language and Afrikaans speakers. These tests uses minimally paired words which are generally recognized by children from an early age. Either picture cards or toys can be used as testing material. The testing procedure will now be demonstrated with the adapted Afrikaans McCormick Toy Test. The child will be positioned in a soundproof room with the insert earphones on the patient's ears. Make sure that the red earphone is placed on the right ear and the blue earphone on the left ear. The audiologist should determine the amount of minimal pairs that will be used during the test according to the patient's developmental level. The assisting audiologist should be facing the child and introduce and present each minimal pair to the child. After all pictures are introduced, the assisting or testing audiologist should first test if the child is familiar with all the testing pictures by asking the child to point to each picture. Remove any item that is not familiar to the child as well as its corresponding pair. Repeat the teaching procedure and ensure the child is familiar with all minimal pairs to be tested. The test can now commence. The testing audiologist can now proceed with the carrier phrase, "Show me the" for all minimal pairs. Wys my die huis. Wys my die muis. Wys my die skêr. Wys my die blom. Wys my die ster. Wys my die blok. Repeat the test for both ears. The testing is complete if a maximum score of 100% words correct is reached. For example, if 4 minimal pairs were used, 8 correct responses should have been obtained. If the child is not able to reach 100% at a certain intensity, increase the presentation level with 10 decibel increments until 100% is reached. Remember to use different minimal pairs to prevent the learning effect. Document these results on your pediatric audiogram at the speech audiometry section and note the number of minimal pairs used.